New Year's resolutions, they tend to point to dropping some weight, but in 2020, more and more people are looking to drop their debt. Judah Zakalaki is here with PandA Law Firm, here to help us get out of said debt. It's great having you back, buddy.
Always, Sean.
All right. The worst part is the first part. How do you get the ball rolling when it comes to getting out of debt? Because a lot of people, they see the number, it depresses them. It's kind of like seeing the number on the scale. It depresses them. They're like, why do we even start? Like, I can't fix this.
Look, it's not going to happen in a day. We have to take this step by step. So the first thing is just coming to see a professional. Yeah. Coming to see us. What we're going to talk about is let's get a hand on how much debt you actually have. So that could be collecting your bills. It could be pulling your credit reports, www.annualcreditreport.com. And then we look at what's there, what's accurate, what's not accurate, what we can get you out of legally, what we need to settle, what we need to file bankruptcy on, and we just take you step by step through the process.
There is options on all that stuff. It's worth noting you're not like this one size fits all. You're coming in, bankruptcy, you're done. Bankruptcy, you're going to bankruptcy. And it's like Oprah, everyone gets a bankruptcy. You actually look at everybody's personal situation. It could change. It could be anywhere in between those three options.
Right, a lot of lawyers force clients into bankruptcy because that's all they offer. For us, we offer bankruptcy, we offer debt settlement, we offer FCRA work, which is getting things removed off your credit that are inaccurate, which doesn't cost you any money.
Fair Credit Reporting Act?
Fair Credit Reporting Act. Nice. You're good.
We got it.
You're on top of it. Yeah. So we do all those things because it's not a one size fits all. You know, every client is different, what their needs are different, what they want to do in the future is different, and we need to tailor our legal services to what their needs are.
Are there lots of ways to get out of debt? Like, how does a settlement work?
So a settlement works by us creating leverage. So we create leverage by making legal arguments. We create leverage by threatening bankruptcy, by holding back payments. All these things come into play. You have to understand your creditors are businesses. They understand that they're only going to collect a certain amount on all of their debts, and we just have to play within that rule book.
So, for example, let's say you owe one creditor $5,000. Their options are maybe settle with you for maybe $2,000 or $3,000. Right. Or bankruptcy where they get zero, or they might send it to collections for like 10 cents on the dollar, so they only get $500 for a $5,000 bill. So they'll actually make more money on the debt settlement than anything else.
Definitely. I mean, we help the creditors a lot of ways because we help them get money that they couldn't normally get. Yeah. You know, or they can try to get a judgment against you, but the hard part with a judgment is collecting on that judgment. So we're defense attorneys. You know, I've been a corporate litigator, so I know how those businesses work. Yeah. And what we do is we just work within what their goals are and our clients' goals, and we mix them, or we match them rather.
Close to that time where the government starts sending us our refund checks for those of us who are getting one. Hopefully I get one. Some people, they pay off their debt with that tax return. Is it a good idea or a bad idea?
Yeah, it's a good idea. But it's not just using that tax return dollar for dollar to pay off your debt. It's using that tax return to jumpstart a debt settlement program where we can make that money stretch further. So we can make a $2,000 or $3,000 tax refund really act like a $4,000 to $6,000 payment to your creditors by settling it for 50 cents on the dollar or less.
So if you have, say, $10,000 of debt and you only have a $2,500 return, you can make that $2,500 return stretch a lot further if you are settling the debt with these creditors.
That's right.
Worth noting, the credit score. People get a little bit freaked out about the credit score. How's this going to affect it? Bankruptcy, you might be out of the game for a little bit. Debt settlement, is it as harsh as a bankruptcy is on your credit?
It's not as harsh as a bankruptcy on your credit because it doesn't show up as bankrupt. It shows up as settled for less than the full amount or paid as agreed. But what people really need to understand is that your credit score is not a permanent thing. It does better, it does worse, it fluctuates. It's really a vehicle to help you save money. And sometimes people need good credit to get a lower interest rate. Sometimes people need to sacrifice their credit score to settle the debt or file a bankruptcy to get out of that debt and then rebuild. Yeah. So sometimes it's one step back to take two steps forward.
So how do people get the ball rolling with you? How do they, if I need help, do they just take literally their entire filing cabinet and plop it on your desk?
Hopefully not. Yeah. So, you know, the first thing is recognizing you need some help. The second thing is coming in to see us, which I always tell people the first thing I say to them is thank you for coming down, because that's normally the hardest part. After that, we're just going to create a program step by step that's very easy to follow, and we'll either talk about bankruptcy or we'll talk about debt settlement, but it's not going to be an overwhelming experience. We're going to take you, like I said, shepherd you through this whole process. And then within 2 years, for most people, they'll be debt-free, and then we'll have them back with a great credit score, normally at least 650, sometimes 700 within 6 months after.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic.
It's a quick turnaround.
It's not a blame game when you walk in. It's literally, let's help you and get you on the path to the future.
Look, the one thing I know is every one of my clients wants to make enough money to pay off their debt.
Of course.
They just can't, and that's why we're here to help.
No doubt. Judah, it's great having you back again.
Yes, sir.
Listen, get your finances in order. Get out from under all that debt. Let PandA Law Firm help. They're located on South Rainbow at Patrick. Their number and website are right there on your screen. PandA Law Firm, proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.